Okay, here's an update on our trip. I started here in Porto and then met Daniel here in Tui, and now we're continuing up through Redondela, Pontevedra, and this town. And then we took a taxi over here and took a boat, which is the old historic pilgrimage, up this and went to Padron and then spent the night there. And now we're about halfway to Santiago, about 9 miles away. And we're going to wake up early tomorrow and finish our trek and get into Santiago. So this includes some of the points of interest between Rondella and Pardon. Hey everybody, Dave here. Continuing on the Portuguese Camino. It's about 11 o'clock. Got a fairly early start today, but it looks like it's going to be raining all day. Just kind of a slog. A couple things I noticed, a lot more people out here hiking. We just stopped in a little cafe and the place was just crazy. A lot of people just getting out of the rain, but a lot more hikers. I mean, I could see people before me, after me, and I guess they say the closer you get to Santiago, the more hikers that you start seeing. But anyhow, here's what today looks like. I got my poncho on, so I'm staying dry, but it's kind of warm, so you're not getting wet from the rain, but you're kind of getting soaked from the sweat. Anyhow, it's starting to rain again, so I'll get back on here in a few minutes when it stops. Almost every little town had one of these, which is where the laundry was done. The women would come and soap up the laundry, beat it on the rock, and then rinse it. And it was a place for them to socialize, and no men were allowed to be there. So no men could mansplain to them how to do things. It was their area that they could be secluded and open with each other and socialize and spend some time together. Well, good morning, everybody. Out about 9 o'clock this morning. Unfortunately, my son came down with a sore throat, so he's just gonna take a cab to the next city. I've got about 12 miles to go today, just starting out, and then I'll meet up with him in Pontevedra later tonight. So it should be a cool day, cloudy day, and nice day for hiking. And we'll just show you things that we see that are cool or interesting or baffling on the way. All right, everybody, well, I'm Camino. All right, we're back in the out of the city and back on some country paths. About halfway through the day, I'm feeling pretty good. We got about 13, 14 miles today, so like I said, about halfway through. So doing pretty good. So what do I think of the Camino so far? About a little over halfway through. First of all, it's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I know it's just walking and it's not carrying a lot of weight, maybe, I don't know, 16, 18 pounds in my pack. But it's just harder than I thought it was gonna be. And my legs themselves feel pretty good, but my feet are what they're killing me. Especially my toes and toenails are falling off and crazy stuff like that. But I'm about 4 days away from Santiago. After today, it should be 3 days. So I still feel pretty good that I'm not only gonna make it, but make it and feel pretty good about it and not have to miss any legs or anything like that. So I'll keep you posted as they go, but all in all, doing pretty damn good so far. The way most of these towns are is the church is the center of the town, and then there's a square either adjacent or very close to the church, and then all the side streets with all the shops and cafes and things like that. So almost every town is centered around the church, and that's why in these videos you see so many of the churches. Now, many of the cities have more than one church, but the biggest one is the center of town. Well, it's about 7 o'clock at night, and people around here just stroll around. They hit the cafes, have a Coke, coffee, glass of wine or something. Other than that, they just kind of meander around, walk around and talk. And it's actually pretty refreshing. Nobody's on their phones, everybody's walking around. Just enjoying the weather, each other, and the area, I guess. All right, man.